It's Cinematic, an Adam Young podcast. In this podcast, we cover some great news on Adam Young of Owl City, give you important dates to put on your calendar, review the latest from Adam Young, and much more. Hey guys, welcome to our brand new unplanned episode. Well, I wouldn't say it's unplanned, it's just coming a week early. We are going to be reviewing Reel 2, a part of Adam's Owl City's Reel 2, the second EP, a part of the whole cinematic album. And as I said, a refresher for those of you who don't know, Adam Young of Owl City is releasing a brand new album under Owl City, of course. He's releasing a new album June 1st. It's called Cinematic. Now, Adam knows that's a far ways away, and so because of that, he is tiding us over by releasing 3 sets of EPs. So there's 18 tracks on the album, and in total we'll hear 9 before the album comes out. So there's 3 EPs or 3 reels, and each of them have 3 songs. So in December of 2017, the first reel had come out. It had Fiji Water, 5th of July, and All My Friends, which I might quickly go through the lyrics and talk about Adam's track commentary in this episode, depending on how long our review goes. So the second reel was supposed to be released February 9th. However, something interesting had happened. Yesterday, I was on YouTube and I had found the full version of Montana. And I had thought that was a little weird because I don't, is it someone Adam is close to leak it? I don't understand how they'd get the song early, because Adam is releasing independently now. So, other than Adam, Adam and the people that Adam is close to should be the only ones that have the album. I know Adam's girlfriend has the album. I know that Adam's girlfriend's friend has the album. So Abby and Katie, so it's just, to me, I found it a little weird. And I mean, I'm sure there's other people close to Adam that has the album. Those are just the 2 people that I know for sure has the full album. Other than Adam, of course, but I mean, he's the one who created the album, so of course he'd have the album. So I just found it weird, why am I all of a sudden seeing the full version of Montana on YouTube? So I had recently found out, an hour later after I seen the full version on YouTube, that Reel 2 had been released in certain countries on Spotify. I live in Canada, and it wasn't available in Canada, at least at the time I did see Montana. It is on Spotify now. It was released on Spotify everywhere else, at midnight, but yesterday it was only released in some other countries, and I thought, this is so weird, we weren't expecting this until February 9th. So it came a shock all of a sudden. Now here's something else interesting. So I thought, did Spotify mess up? Because I'm sure Adam has the whole album released under Spotify, and I'm sure the full-length album is released on iTunes and all that other stuff, because you can pre-order the album on iTunes, and so all the tracks have to be uploaded, I guess, for the pre-order, and I don't know. I thought Spotify somehow messed up, or Adam messed up or something, because as I said, Adam is releasing music independently now, so it couldn't be a mistake on his label company's part, because he's not signed to a label company. So I don't know. To me, I just found it a little weird. But Spotify didn't mess up, because alright. Well, here's something that is brand new, and I'll get to that in a second. Okay, that's a little weird. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, I thought maybe Spotify had messed up, but Spotify didn't mess up, or at least we think Spotify didn't mess up, because you can now download Reel 2 on iTunes right now. I don't know about anywhere else. iTunes is where I download all my stuff, so I don't really look at like Google Play, or I don't really look at Spotify. Yesterday I just happened to see Spotify, and I got curious because, well, I do have the Spotify app on my phone. I hardly use it, so that's why I got rid of my Spotify subscription. I do use it occasionally, but it's not something I look at. It's not something I really use that often. I don't really use Apple Music that much. I'm old school. I still download. I know nowadays people just stream music. I don't like streaming. I still download. So, but anyways, you can download it on iTunes now and everything. And but it wasn't. When you pre-order Cinematic, the album Cinematic, the tracks that come out, like a part of Reel 2 and Reel 1, are available for download. Well, the weirdest thing is, Reel 2 was available for download on iTunes, but it wasn't available for download under the pre-order. It looks like it's available under the download now for pre-order. At least that's what I can see. It's hard for me to tell because I can't preview Montana or Not All Heroes Wear Capes. I can only preview Lucid Dream. But the weirdest thing is Montana and Not All Heroes Wear Capes they're not grayed out. So I don't know what's going on here. So it looks like it's available for download under the pre-order now. It's just a little weird that February 2nd is the release date, because it wasn't supposed to be released until next week on February the 9th. So I don't know what happened. I'm like literally so confused. I don't have words right now. To me, it's just so confusing. Like, I don't know what else to say. So, but anyways, I thought, well, a good thing comes out of it coming out a week early, because I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to get an episode out to you guys or not. Again, February 9th was the original release date. I might have been able to record an episode on the 9th, but if not, I might have had a day the following week to record it, but I don't know if I'd get it edited and uploaded to you guys before the 20th, because, well, actually before the 19th, because I'm actually going away on a trip on the 20th, and the 19th, I gotta fly out to the area where the airport is and get a hotel, because, anyways, I'll be gone for 2 weeks by that week, so I wasn't sure whether I'd get an episode out to you guys. So, I'm a little happy that it came out a week early. The only thing is it's a little weird that Adam hasn't said anything about it. There's no behind the scenes videos of Montana or Not All Heroes Wear Capes. So, to me, it's just a little weird that that you can hear these songs, or I don't know. To me, I find it a little weird that they're already out, or the Real 2 is already out. But as I said, you know what? The good thing about it is it gives me a chance to actually get this episode out to you guys on time. So, without further ado, let's get to our review. I'm sorry that intro was a little long. As I said, I was not expecting Real 2 to come out already. So, yeah. But whatever. It's exciting nonetheless. So, let's get to our Real 2 review. So, I just want to check the actual track listing of Real 2, because so that I can review each track in order. Alright, so the first track we're going to review. Now, I've already reviewed Lucid Dream, so when we get to Lucid Dream, it's just going to be a quick recap on what I had thought of it, play the song, and then yeah. So, Not All Heroes Wear Capes is the first track off of Real 2, and we had already heard this song back. What is the exact release date of Not All Heroes Wear Capes? It came out around Father's Day in 2017, because the reason it got released on Father's Day is because the song was written about Adam's dad, and June 16th. Okay, so when exactly was Father's Day? Because I don't know if it was actually released on Father's Day, or a couple days before. June 18th was Father's Day in 2017. At least it says that Canada. Okay, so it was released 2 days, I guess, before Father's Day. But anyways, but yeah, it was released it was a Father's Day single. We had no idea. We heard no news on the album at that time, so we thought it was a standalone single. I was a little disappointed that the song was on the album, because we already knew the song, but at the same time I thought, well, you know what? Well, there's going to be 9 tracks that will be new to us anyways by the time the album comes out. Well, in a way, I guess there will be 6 new songs when the album comes out, because 3 of the songs are alternate versions of like, there's an alternate version of All My Friends, alternate version of Montana, and alternate version of Firebird. So I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, I guess it makes sense, considering Adam had said that this album is basically 99% of the songs are based on reality rather than the imagination. So he's writing about his life and whatnot, and so it kind of makes sense that this is on the album, because this song is about his dad. It's just we had already heard the song in June of 2017, and then so really there's only one new song on this reel. But so what did I think about the song, I guess, when I had first heard it? My opinion has obviously changed since I had first heard the song, but when I first heard the song, I wasn't sure what to think about the song. I had only listened to it a handful of times, and that was when the track came out on Father's Day. Now, I had listened to it a couple more times since we had gotten the track listing of Cinematic and whatnot, and I went back and I listened to it, and I've been listening to it not as much as the other songs on Cinematic, but I've been listening to it a lot more than when I did in June of 2017. I do love the lyrics of this song, even when I had first heard it, but music-wise, it wasn't my favorite at the time. It just, I think Not All Heroes Wear Capes was probably my least favorite Owl City song at the time. And see, it's funny because a lot of people were like, oh, the Owl City magic is gone. He's not going to release music like he did. And oh, what in the world? Okay. So, something just popped up. Adam had uploaded Not All Heroes Wear Capes on his YouTube. Like, the notification just popped up. Okay. It's probably just the audio, of course. It's weird that he uploaded it on his YouTube, considering the video was already released in June. But, I mean, it was part of Reel 2, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Okay. So, we should be expecting Montana here shortly. And we should probably be expecting the behind the song for Not All Heroes Wear Capes in Montana here shortly as well. So if that video does get released, well, we're in the middle of recording this. I am going to stop the recording, and I'm going to watch that video because I do want to talk about Montana and the story behind it in the episode, but I can't talk about that at the moment if it's not available yet. Unless it's available on his website now. I forget what I was talking about. The notification, like, literally just... I'm just going to pause this recording for just a second, and, because I forgot what I was talking about now. Alright, I just went back to see what I was talking about. I got distracted because Adam just uploaded that audio video, and it's like, what? So, we should be expecting more soon. That was the only notification that popped up, so... And usually those videos don't pop up until midnight, so I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused, because again, it wasn't supposed to be out on the 9th. Like, Reel 2 was not supposed to be out until the 9th, so it's all weird. And anyways, so when Not All Heroes Wear Cape came out, again, a lot of people were like, the Owl City magic is gone. Not when Not All Heroes Wear Capes, but a lot of people, like the Midsummer Station and Mobile Orchestra, people were like, oh, the old Owl City magic is gone. You know, Adam will never make another song, another album like Ocean Eyes or All Things Bright and Beautiful, or even Maybe I'm Dreaming, or again. I have to disagree with that. I think Adam still knows how... Well, I don't know. Adam might not make another album like that again. But I disagree in the sense that he... Because I think Adam can. I just think he won't, because all artists change, and he just uploaded Montana. That literally just happened. Alright. I just got the notification. I got distracted again. Gosh dang it, Adam. Come on. It's funny how something like that can just distract me from what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, I think he won't, because artists change and Adam's changing, and I don't know, we'll see what happens with the next album after Cinematic, but you know, I don't know what else to say about that. So anyways, you know, I've stuck around with Adam for years and years, since, you know, I've been sticking around with him since I became a fan, even through the worst songs and the great songs. As I said, I enjoy, for the most part, I enjoy almost every Owl City song out there. But Not All Heroes Wear Capes, I did enjoy it, but there was something missing, I think, with previous Owl City songs. You know, Not All Heroes Wear Capes came out, you know, I only had it on repeat for a couple days, and then that was it. I stopped listening really much to it since. And then, you know, when Adam announced the album, I got my hopes up, and then all my friends came out, and it's like, oh, like, really? Like, clap your hands was, I enjoyed that, but again, we knew that song since the end of 2015, and so we heard most of that song with the preview on the PS4 Everybody's Golf trailer. So really, when the full song came out, I enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it, and I listened to it a bit, but then it's like, well, see, the preview kind of ruined it for me, so I didn't enjoy the song that much. And then Waving Through a Window, his cover, well, I'm listening to it more than when it first came out now. Not to say I didn't enjoy it, something I think was missing from Adam with all the releases in 2017. Again, the first reel kind of gave me hopes. Again, I really enjoyed the heck out of Fiji Water. I enjoyed most of reel 1. All My Friends I do enjoy now, but again, when I first heard it, I was with everybody else. I was like, this is the worst song ever. I don't know. Something was missing. But anyways, so when I had first heard the song, I enjoyed the lyrics. I wasn't sure how I thought of the song musically. I did enjoy the song by first listen. It took a little bit of getting used to, I think. And I mean, I do enjoy the song now. Again, I still enjoy the lyrics, and I enjoy the song. It's just, it's not my favorite off of the album, and I don't know. It's something I'm listening to a lot more now than what I did when it first came out, but it is a lot better than All My Friends, I will say that. I don't know. So, let's continue. I guess that's basically all I had to say about Not All Heroes Wear Capes. So, we're going to continue with Not All Heroes Wear Capes. So, I guess that's all I really had to say. I don't think I had anything else to say other than that. But I give this song a 5 out of 5, I think. So, here's Owl City with Not All Heroes Wear Capes.
He doesn't fight crime or wear a cape. He doesn't read minds or levitate. but every time my world needs saving, he's my Superman. Some folks don't believe in heroes, 'cause they haven't met my dad. He loves his workshop and rock and roll. He's got a hot rod and a heart of gold. And you could say he's a man of few words, but he talks a lot within. And even though I'm a little taller, I still look up to him. He built me a house in the arms of a tree. He taught me to drive and to fight and to dream. When he looks in my eyes, I hope he can see that my dad's a hero to me. Rust-ridden fenders and doors full of dings. Somehow he can fix about anything. I didn't think he knew how to cry till our dog died that year. He doesn't always say I love you, but I can hear him loud and clear. He built me a house in the arms of a tree. He taught me to drive and to fight and to dream. When he looks in my eyes, I hope he can see that my dad's a hero to me. Taught me to drive and to fight and to dream. When he looks in my eyes, I hope he can see that my dad's a hero to me. My dad's a hero to me. A hero to me.
That's Owl City with Not All Heroes Wear Capes. Alright, let's get to our next review. We're going to review Montana right now. So this one is really the only new song we'll get this month. This is the only new song we will hear this month, and I'm enjoying the heck out of this song. I think this is my number one favorite right now. I do enjoy Fiji Water, and I love sound-wise. I think Fiji Water is my favorite song. I still love the production of that one. It's just production-wise, I think it's the best. However, Montana. Aside from Lucid Dream, though, I do love the production on that one as well. But Montana, there's something about this song that has been making me... Like, I've been listening to the song nonstop since it came out yesterday on YouTube. It's amazing. Like, there's something about it that I enjoy. I don't know what it is. I love the lyrics. Now, I guess there's a popular bumper sticker for Montana, and it's saying "Get Lost in Montana," which is the lyrics in the song. So I like that Adam references that. I don't know who or what the song is about, aside from that the song is called Montana, and that's why I'm hoping that And that's why I'm hoping that the behind the scenes look at the song is available by the time we're before we finish this episode, because I do want to talk about it. But I mean, at the moment, it hasn't been updated yet. Like, the videos haven't popped up on my notifications on YouTube, and see, when you go to owlcitymusic.com, because the album art is basically all these pictures, and each picture is a different representation of each song. The picture for Montana and then the picture for Not All Hairs Wear Capes is grayed out, and you can't even click on it to see the behind the scenes video. I already know what Not All Hairs Wear Capes is about. I'm just kind of curious, like, who the heck Adam is singing about on Montana. So hopefully it gets updated by the time before we finish this episode, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. But at the moment, I can't talk about it because it's still grayed out. But I do enjoy the song. It's pretty interesting. Montana. I gotta look for the lyrics quickly, because I do love the way that Adam sings the line on North Fork Road, you're almost home. I don't know, for some reason I like that part. And I don't know why, but I like the first few lines in the song too. A 15-year-old kid from St. Paul hopped on a train and headed west, got a job at a St. Mary restaurant, washing dishes and making friends. And this song is painting a picture in my mind. Like I picture a teenager, a 15-year-old kid, working at a restaurant in Montana washing dishes. I just picture Montana, and I've never been to Montana. I picture Montana with this song, and I mean, I've been picturing a lot with a lot of the things that Adam has been releasing lately. It's just, I don't know. I love the orchestral cinematic feel to this song. And so far, I think this song is my number one favorite. As I said, production-wise, Fiji Water is my favorite. And then Lucid Dream becoming a second favorite. But there's something about this song that is making it my number one favorite right now, and I cannot think of what that is. It's just an amazing song. I don't know what else to say about it. So, gosh, this review episode's terrible right now. The only thing that is coming out of it is this episode might be a little shorter than my first real cinematic review. I don't know. We'll see when I edit the episode. But I'm enjoying this song, and I'm hoping Adam does like an acoustic version of this song or something on YouTube, like he did with the 5th of July. There is an alternate version of this song coming out for the album though, but it won't be out until the album comes out, which is June 1st. So I guess we can just get to the song Montana right now. So here's Montana.
A 15-year-old kid from St. Paul hopped on a train and headed west, got a job at a St. Mary restaurant, washing dishes and making friends. The years went by like the seasons, and they brought him a lifetime of joy. He bought 10 or 12 acres of heaven with a paradise vantage point. And he built a cabin at the foot of the mountains that stole his heart when he was a boy. On North Fork Road, you're almost home. Get lost in Montana, where your heart can finally roam. Get lost in Montana, where the mountains call you home. Get lost forever in Montana. His son worked hard in West Glacier. His daughter sold souvenirs. And he always went back to Pole Bridge with his family every year. To his green tin roof in the Rockies and his sky so full of stars. His spirit lives in these mountains where Montana first stole his heart. On North Fork Road, you're almost home. Get lost in Montana, where your heart can finally roam. Get lost in Montana, where the mountains call you home. Get lost forever in Montana. Few words on a bumper sticker were all I needed to read. I found myself for the first time when Montana enchanted me. So get lost in the big sky country where adventure calls your name. Every moment is worth more than diamonds when you spend time in the treasure state. So get lost in the big sky country and let your heart lead the way.
Alright, that's Owl City with Montana, part of our Reel 2 review, and we reviewed Not All Heroes Wear Capes, and then we also heard Montana. So the last song off of Reel 2, which is a song we've already heard, this is Lucid Dream. I'll give you a quick recap of what I thought about the song when I had first heard it. I didn't really like the way that the song started and how it was like slow and then fast and then slow and upbeat, and I don't know, there's something about the song, the beginning of the song, that kind of bothered me when I had first heard the song, but it took me a few listens to get used to it, and I actually enjoy the song now, and I enjoyed it when I first heard it. That was a little issue when I had first heard the song, and then now I kind of got used to it. So it's a trance EDM type song. I really like the lyrics. The lyrics paint a picture in my mind as well. I really don't think there's anything else that I have to say about the album. Or the song. I think that's all I basically said. I gave it a 5 out of 5, I think. Montana, I also gave a 5 out of 5 as well. I'm enjoying the album so far, I think. Aside from, All My Friends is still my least favorite. I'm really enjoying this album so far. And can it just be March so we can get New York City? Yeah. I don't know. I really enjoy this song. I don't really. I think that's all I said when I reviewed Lucid Dream. That's the only issue I had with it. But I really love the sound of the song, and it's a great song. So, without further ado, let's get on to playing Lucid Dream. So, as I said, maybe, I don't know. The review of each track should be on there as well. My review of Lucid Dream should be on the podcast thing already right now. So, God, I don't know. I'm messing up my words. Anyways, you can listen to that review episode to see if I said more than what I just said now. I'm tired, so let's just get to Lucid Dream. Here we're going to be playing Lucid Dream. I want to talk about quickly go over the commentary lyrics for Fiji Water, the 5th of July, because we didn't talk about those yet. All My Friends, and then I don't think there's a commentary on Not All Heroes Wear Capes yet, but oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think there's a recap or a commentary on Not All Heroes Wear Capes yet, but I'll take a look at that. But Fiji Water, the 5th of July, All My Friends, and Lucid Dream, we'll take a look at on the commentary for the lyrics. And then we're going to be giving you calendar dates, because I forgot to talk about those. And then I'll play another song that I'm looking forward to off of the album. Probably another song from Reel 3. And then we're gonna end the episode, I think. So let's get to Lucid Dream. So here's Lucid Dream.
I am a light sleeper, but I am a heavy dreamer. My imagination gives me wings, and I can go anywhere. And when I wander away to some other place, I'm suddenly there, way up in the air, where passenger trains catch fire and fill the sky with flames. And that black rabbit of death wakes up in a breath of beautiful dreams. My heartache, it seems so terribly vain, where fire and diamonds fall like rain. Do you believe in endless miracles? Do you believe in the impossible? Do you believe sleep is a time machine? Do you believe in curiosity? Do you believe in what you cannot see? Do you believe life is a lucid dream? Well, that's how you study the stars. That's how you study the stars. And that's that's how you know him by heart. Life is a lucid dream. Such is the path of a dreamer. I find my way by moonlight. My imagination gives me wings, and I can go anywhere. And when I wander away to some other place, I'm suddenly there, way up in the air, where passenger trains catch fire and fill the sky with flames. And that black rabbit of death wakes up in a breath of beautiful dreams. My heartache, it seems so terribly vain, where fire and diamonds fall like rain. Do you believe in endless miracles? Do you believe in the impossible? Do you believe sleep is a time machine? Do you believe in curiosity? Do you believe in what you cannot see? Do you believe life is a lucid dream? Well, that's how you study the stars. That's how you study the stars. And that's how you know them by heart. Life is a lucid dream. Well, that's how you study the stars. That's how you study the stars. And that's how you know them by heart. Life is a lucid dream. I am a light sleeper, but I am a heavy dreamer.
Alright, that was Owl City with Lucid Dream. So I want to quickly go over the lyrics. So I'm just going to see if there's a commentary for Not All Heroes Wear Capes. There is no commentary on... Yeah, there's no commentary on Not All Heroes Wear Capes yet. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because these songs... I mean, Not All Heroes Wear Capes, yes, that did come out. Yes, that came out... in June of last year, but Real 2 had just come out, so Lucid Dream is the only one that has the commentary because that's the lead from Real 2, so we should see some commentary very soon. I am not sure because, again, it came out a week early, so I'm like all confused. I'm really confused right now. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on. Again, we're only going to be talking about the highlighted. So, if you go to genius.com, search up the lyrics for Fiji Water and the 5th of July, and all the songs that are on the album. All the ones that are highlighted in green are ones that Adam has contributed himself. Like, literally, Adam himself had posted his own commentaries on the lyrics. So, all the ones that are highlighted in green, Adam had literally talked about each line, but some of the lines that are highlighted in green may not be suspicious. Oh my god, I can't talk. It may not be about that exact line. It just might talk about like an Easter egg in the song or whatever. So I'm just going to talk about the highlighted lyrics of each song, quickly go over that, and then we're going to again, give you a preview of another song that I'm looking forward to on the album, and then end the episode. So, highlighted, and some of these I probably had already talked about in our last episode, but I've been wanting to do this in an episode, and I didn't really have time to talk about it in the last episode because the episode was too long. But and this episode's probably going to be a little long too, but whatever. So, got an email at 22. Adam says, out of the blue, I got a message on MySpace from a major record label in 2018. They offered to fly me to New York City to sign a record deal. I was so excited I could barely believe it. Okay. On a plane for the first time. Adam says I'd never flown on an airplane before this trip. The line that says Father Christmas picked me up. Adam says the record label had booked a car service to pick me up from JFK Airport, and I remember my driver was a big guy with a white beard. I felt like I was riding a town car with Santa Claus. The line that says checked into a dream hotel. Adam says the actual name of the hotel I stayed at was Dreams. The line that says, and I thought there was no such thing as luck. Adam says he remembers thinking, I'm not here by accident. I'm supposed to be here right now. He says it was an extraordinary feeling. The pre-chorus where it says, and oh, if I only knew then what I know now, I'd stand like a one-man band and I'd say, all this is new to me. But here's how it's going to be. Adam says he was painfully shy at 22 years old. Looking back, I feel thankful for the experience because it marked the beginning of learning to embrace who I am and to be confident in myself. And not only that, but Adam actually literally is a one-man band. The line that says, hey, I'm an oddity and that's all right. Adam says, the older I get, the more I believe we should all embrace who we are. My business trip to New York City taught me to be proud of the things that make me unique. A good time was had by all. Adam says that line is a reference to the song that he did with Carly Rae Jepsen called A Good Time. I ain't a smooth talker, but thanks for the Fiji Water. Adam says when he walked into the office full of executives, someone offered him a bottle of Fiji Water, and he remembered thinking, wow, this is fancy stuff. He realized he was experiencing the outside world for the first time. Dinner under a palm tree. Adam said the record label had given him a gift certificate to a restaurant called The Palm. It was the best food he had ever had. I stayed up half the night. Adam had said that he struggled with insomnia throughout his early 20s and didn't get much sleep during the trip. I wonder if he still has insomnia now. I don't know if anybody can get out of insomnia. I've always wondered that. With nowhere else to go but up, Adam had said the record label was on the 7th floor of a corporate building, so he had to take the elevator up to attend his meeting. Hey, there is more to me than meets the eye. I don't know if it's around this line or it's just throughout the song, but Adam had said that if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of an actual Fiji water bottle being uncapped. Let me fly and follow my dreams. Adam says, don't let anyone else decide what you're going to do. You get to make that decision. The line that says, I ain't a spin doctor, but thanks for the offer. Adam says, spin doctor refers to his journey of overcoming his low self-esteem and eventually becoming a competent person who stands up for what he believes in. I had a ball. Adam says this weekend in 2008 was surreal for him because his dreams were coming true in front of his eyes. He's so thankful he was given the opportunity to go on such an amazing adventure. I laughed when I got back home. Adam says, do something that scares you. A leap of faith can change your life forever. Alright, well, we're already 7 minutes into this, but I kind of rambled on a little bit before we actually started talking about Fiji Water. So let's go on to the 5th of July now. So again, I'm only reading the highlighted lines that Adam did commentary for. So they jumped in the old Caprice. Adam says the car his parents drove to the hospital. And by the way, this song is about Adam's birth. I'm sure you already knew that. It was a 1977 Caprice classic. Driving like Jehu. Adam says to drive like Jehu means to drive recklessly. He says whenever his mother describes the night he was born, she always says it was a quick ride to the hospital. We drove like Jehu. The line that says in walks Bob and Janice. Bob and Janice is Adam's paternal grandparents. Rachel's on her way. Rachel is his maternal grandmother. Hoping to hear her grandson cry, that line, Adam says, my mom always talked about Rachel and Janice appearing in through the waiting room window as they anxiously awaited his arrival. From her hospital bed, Adam says his mom could actually see the Ottumwa 4th of July fireworks through her hospital window. On the 5th of July, Adam says if you listen closely, you can hear the voices of his grandparents, the bark of his childhood dog, and the slam of the screen door on the porch of his childhood home. It's not labeled in the commentary, but you can also hear Adam saying yes sir at the age of 3. We talked about that in the last episode, as well as a little giggle. You can hear small da-da-das in the song. That's just Adam adding his own da-da-das. I think that's all. I feel like there's more to that, but maybe I'm wrong. And Grandma's love for music, Adam said Rachel's loved playing piano, and he liked to imagine some of her musical talent was passed down to him. In a Heavenly Hideaway, the housing department in Iowa, where his parents lived at the time, was called Heavenly Hideaway. On the shores of Lake Rathbun, Adam says Lake Rathbun is one of the largest lakes in Iowa. Life began for me, Adam says. At the beginning of the song, the first thing you hear is a solo female voice, and that is the voice of his girlfriend, Abby, who we talked about earlier in the episode, or in the last episode. Adam says, a teacher and a mechanic. Adam says his mother was an ESL elementary school teacher for 30 years, and his father was a blue-collar jack-of-all-trades who often worked in the auto industry. And life began for me. Adam says he wrote this song to honor his parents. He wanted to tell them thank you for bringing him into this world and for loving him unconditionally. Alright, let's get to the commentary for all my friends. And then we still got to go through the commentary of Lucid Dream, and then I want to give you some calendar updates and also play a preview of an upcoming song off of Cinematic. So, again, I'm only reading the highlighted lyrics. But we will stand strong, stand true. Adam said he didn't have a lot of friends growing up, but those who he had, he was extremely close with, and nothing can tear them apart. They either got real good luck. They either got real good or they got real good luck. Adam says he remembered the Friday night sleepovers he had in junior high. He'd stay up all night playing GoldenEye 64, eating Doritos, and having Nerf wars, just being kids. And I was lying on the couch and there's a knock on the door. Adam says, as a kid, there is no better feeling than getting a phone call from a friend who wanted to hang out. He remembers the excitement he felt when the phone would ring and his mom would say, Adam, it's for you. We can take it all back again. Adam had said that he feels lucky to have had such an amazing childhood friendships. He knows he wouldn't be who he is today without the influence of such wonderful people. We got our card and we're going to the dance. Adam says he never actually attended a dance in high school. Playing guitar, video games, and skateboarding were more interesting to his friends and him at the time. Because we're going to light a fire like we've never before. Adam says the line, light a fire like never before, reminds him of the time he was at a friend's house in the country, and they lit an old Christmas tree on fire in the backyard, and it had reached about 50 feet. We can take it all back again. Adam says to him, there's a subtle feeling of sadness under the surface of song. He finds himself missing the days when he was young and life was simple. He wanted to weave a sense of nostalgia throughout the song to remind himself, don't forget your childhood. And nothing's ever going to tear us apart, Adam says. Even though some friendships have seasons, he will always be thankful for the friends he had because they play a large part in who he is today. All my friends. Adam says he wanted to channel his love for country music through the instrumentation of the song, and he took influence from artists like Jake Owen and Keith Urban. Whoa, all my friends. Adam says all the gang vocals were recorded by some of his friends, some in his studio in Owatonna and some in Los Angeles. I'm assuming his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend were in the song, so I know that had to be filmed at his house in Owatonna, but I'm not sure who the people were that he recorded for in Los Angeles. He never actually said that. Let me hear you say, yeah. And he says the last thing you hear in the song is someone saying, don't put Twinkies on your pizza. This is a quote from a movie, Heavyweights, which is a film that his friends and him had loved growing up. It's kind of a weird line, but okay. Alright, last one, Lucid Dream. Again, only reading the lyrics that are highlighted in green. But I am a heavy sleeper, Adam had said. Lucid Dream is about the best flying dream he had ever had. To some other place, Adam says, of the flying dreams he remembers having throughout his life, he said that this dream stands out because it took place entirely at night. The other dreams he had all took place during bright sunny days. I imagine that he sleeps during the day sometimes, considering Adam does have insomnia and he doesn't get much sleep, so I would imagine he sleeps during the day sometimes. Adam, the line that says catch fire and fill the sky with flames, Adam says during the writing of the album, he kept a dream journal by his bed. He woke up from this incredibly surreal dream. He wrote down everything he could remember, and those words later became lyrics to the song. Where fire and diamonds fall like rain, Adam says in this dream he saw burning snowflakes falling from the sky. Sleep is a time machine, Adam says. I love the idea that whenever you fall asleep, you remain in one place physically, but there is no limit to where your mind may wander. Where your mind may wander. And that's how you know them by heart, Adam says in the dream. He flew up into the clouds and kept climbing until he was above the atmosphere at the very edge of space. He could see the curvature of the earth, the blackness of outer space, and everything felt like it was happening in slow motion. I found my way by moonlight, Adam says. I've always been fascinated with daydreams and the ability to do anything or go anywhere in his imagination. Where passenger trains, Adam says he saw a Polar Express-style freight train spiraling through the stars, and he saw a black hole in the shape of a rabbit. Sleep is a time machine. Adam says the moral of Lucid Dream is to exercise your imagination. Don't be afraid to close your eyes after a long day, drift off, and let your imagination carry you away. And that's how you know them by heart. Adam says, get to know yourself, get to know the way your mind works. And that is that. Alright, well, I do want to check a couple of things. I highly doubt it, but I wonder if maybe the commentary is up there now for Montana. I highly doubt it, but you never know. No, it is not. Alright, how about not Al Harris or Capes? Again, I highly doubt it, but it doesn't hurt to check. Alright, so calendar dates. Calendar dates. So I guess Reel 2 is already out, so again, the original release date was February 9th, so it was supposed to be released next week, and somehow it came out a week early. So as I said, by the time you guys are listening to this, it might already be February 9th. I gotta edit a lot of stuff, so this might not come out until the time it was originally released, but again, I'll let you guys know when it appears online, this episode. So, calendar dates. March the 9th, New York City, the lead single off of Reel 3, will be released on March the 9th. So be sure to mark your calendar for that. And then April 6th, the Reel 3 will be out. And it will also feature Be Brave and Cloud9 as well. And then June 1st is when the album Cinematic comes out. Now I already gave you those dates, but I just want to mention, be on the lookout on Adam's website, Spotify, iTunes, Adam's YouTube, everything. And the reason I say that is because you never know when something like this could happen again. Again, it was not supposed to be out until next week. Reel 2, it just all of a sudden, like, this just happened, and it's like I'm still so confused. It's just like I was not expecting it whatsoever. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah. So as I said, be sure to look on that and whatnot. But as I said, February 9th is supposedly the release date for New York City, and April 6th is supposed to be the supposable release date for the third reel. And then, of course, June 1st is when the album is coming out. So, let's play a preview of an upcoming song off the album, song I'm excited for. So, let's get to another preview of a song that's going to be coming out on Reel 3 then. Let's get to Cloud9. And Cloud9, I think, is another one that I'm excited for. I mean, I'm most excited for New York City, but Cloud9, I think, is another one that I'm excited for on the third reel. So, here's a preview of Cloud9.
Look up when the world gets you down, and you're gonna get by. Hanging when the world counts you out, and you're gonna be fine. Sometimes that's life. Some days nothing ever goes right, but when your hand is in mine, you got me floating on cloud 9. Meet the one who makes your heart stop.
That is a preview of Cloud9 by Owl City. That will be on Owl City's brand new album, Cinematic, coming out June 1st. But you'll actually be able to hear that in April. It will be a part of the third reel, which will be out in April. Alright, so we're going to end the episode right there. I guess there's not really much I have to say. Again, this episode is such a surprise. Well, it's not a surprise because I was going to review Reel 2 anyways. It's just I'm sitting here recording this like a week early, and it's surreal to me because I thought like this wasn't supposed to be out until the 9th. So the fact that it's out right now is just amazing. Now, as I said, if anything comes out early, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I just checked Adam's website, and we still don't have the behind the scenes video of what Montana is about. So, I really honestly don't know what else would be coming before the New York City review. As I said, the only thing I can think of is if Adam releases an acoustic version of Montana, or any other version of any song that comes out, I'll be sure to let you guys know, and I'll be sure to make an episode about that. Hopefully by then the episodes will be a little shorter. So I wasn't going to actually, I was going to wait to do a review of all the songs from Real 2 at the same time, but the reason I did a review of Lucid Dream last week, for the last episode, was because I also had to review Ready to Fly by Didrik, so that's why we did that. However, I am going to review New York City when it comes out, instead of waiting for when Real 3 comes out, because I'm most excited for Real 3, and I have to talk about that one when it comes out. So, other than that, there's not really much else I have to say. So again, this episode was unplanned at the fact that I was expecting to talk about this next week, but I'm just so excited. Again, there's no behind the scenes videos as of right now, but I'll be sure to talk about what Montana is about when we do our next episode, even if that is when we're reviewing New York City, but hopefully we'll have an episode before that, and hopefully before I go on my trip. But currently at the moment, I can't promise anything. So thank you guys so much for listening to this episode, and of course, we will see you for our next episode. See you later. Thanks for listening to Cinematic, an Adam Young podcast. All songs in this episode belongs to Adam Young of Owl City. I do not own anything. Please follow me on my Twitter at Oceanide55. Thanks for listening, and be sure to tune in next time for our next episode.